If you could go ahead and get it as far back against that wall as possible, that would be great.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors you know by face but not by name.
Guess who he is?
Buffalo Bill.
For this list, we'll be looking at famous character actors who have appeared in dozens of movies but whose names you might not know. Did you know any of their names? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Luis Guzmán. This Puerto Rican actor is one of those people who pop up in everything without ever making himself famous.
Hello, it's me, Luis Guzmán.
According to IMDb, Guzmán has appeared in over 150 movies and television shows since his career began in the late 70s. Some of his most notable TV work includes Narcos, in which he plays Colombian drug lord Jose Gacha, and the CBS medical drama Code Black.
Krista, go get security.
He's also a frequent collaborator of acclaimed movie director Paul Thomas Anderson, appearing in his movies Punch Drunk Love, Boogie Nights, and Magnolia. Guzmán has also lent his voice to the Grand Theft Auto series, playing Kingpin Ricardo Diaz.
You do a good job. You work for me now.
Number 9. Walton Goggins. Hailing from Alabama, Walton Goggins has given consistently excellent performances since his career began, and he's finally earning the acclaim and recognition that he deserves.
That plan was solid. You had no idea. Just couldn't get the brother to close the deal with Ronnie.
Goggins played Shane Vendrell on FX's The Shield throughout much of the 2000s before earning an Emmy nomination for playing primary antagonist Boyd Crowder on Justified.
You know what, son? I once stood where you're standing now. Mistaking my own hubris for God's touch. That ain't religion, son.
He's also a recent collaborator of Quentin Tarantino's, appearing in his movies Django Unchained and The Hateful Eight.
Anywho, I'm just trying to let y'all know how grateful I am. I was a goner.
These have given rise to more substantial movie roles, and in recent years, Goggins has played villains in blockbusters like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Tomb Raider.
You see Richard? Send him my regards.
Number 8. Vincent Schiavelli. Roger Ebert said it best when he stated that Vincent Schiavelli had a way of slipping into films without people knowing his name.
The story will be on the news in an hour.
Tomorrow's news today.
Just so.
Unfortunately, Schiavelli passed away from cancer in 2005, but he left behind an incredible legacy as a character actor. Schiavelli's unique face is instantly recognizable, and people may remember him from popular movies like Tomorrow Never Dies, Batman Returns, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Look, I'm a little slow today. I just switched to Sanka, so have a heart.
He also appeared in some beloved dramas, including One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Ghost, in which he portrayed the scary subway ghost. Few character actors were as famous as Schiavelli.
It wasn't my time. I wasn't supposed to go. I'm not supposed to be here.
Number 7. Gary Cole. Yeah, if we could all go ahead and honor the work of Gary Cole, that'd be great.
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Most people will recognize Cole's face as his character Bill Lumbergh is plastered all over the internet. But aside from providing a funny meme, Cole has also left behind a solid string of work. He has starred in some popular TV shows in recent years, including Mixed-ish and Veep, for which he received an Emmy nomination.
This is not a crisis. Stop flapping your vestigial limbs around. The line on Maddox is one more old man has gone off to play chess in the park. And somebody find out who West Wing Man is?
His work in film is a little less prevalent but no less important, as he appeared in popular comedies like Office Space, Talladega Nights, and Dodgeball.
And here comes the relatively unknown challengers, a regional qualifying team, Average Joe's Gymnasium.
Number 6. Judy Greer. The great thing about Judy Greer is that she literally does everything. Some character actors find themselves within a niche, but Greer samples a little bit of every genre. Of course, this has also led to her increased fame. She's the sidekick in many romantic comedies, including 27 Dresses and 13 Going on 30.
Honey, I know I'm your best friend, but the slip dress is a little 97. Unless it's retro.
She's done some blockbusters, including Jurassic World and the 2 Ant-Man films. She has also starred in various horror movies, including the recent Halloween. And finally, Greer has quite an exhaustive list of television credits, including a memorable run as Kitty on Arrested Development.
I've kidnapped your father, Michael, and I have a cooler full of evidence that will bring down this corrupt company.
Greer rarely lands a leading role, but she clearly doesn't need to. Number 5. Stephen Tobolowsky. Anyone who watches Groundhog Day every year will instantly recognize the face of character actor Stephen Tobolowsky.
Hey! Phil? Phil? Hey! Phil Connors!
Ned?
Unlike Phil Connors, no one feels the need to punch it. Aside from that one iconic role, Tobolowsky also starred as Sammy Jenkins in Memento. but most of his credits belong on the small screen, and anyone who watches television on a regular basis is sure to recognize him. He starred in the likes of Deadwood, Heroes, and Glee, all of which represent his wide-ranging capabilities as an actor.
I've been collecting since 1961.
Isn't this just lovely and normal?
Tobolowsky can do a little bit of everything, whether it's playing the eccentric leader of a glee club or an old-timey commissioner speaking in Shakespearean prose.
Perhaps then, rather, at this moment, you are Socrates to my Alcibiades.
Number 4, Margot Martindale. Despite appearing in over 120 movies and TV shows since 1987, it's only recently that the wonderful character actor Margot Martindale is getting some recognition.
You shouldn't have done this.
You need a decent place.
You shouldn't have done it. You should have asked me first.
She starred in a few big movies throughout the 2000s, including $1 Million Baby, but Martindale has recently hit a stellar stride on television. In 2011, she received an Emmy Award for playing Mags Bennett on Justified.
We need to talk.
Can I get you some more?
Nothing's gonna take the taste away from my boys going behind my back.
She later received 4 nominations and 2 wins for playing KGB handler Claudia on The Americans. A further Emmy nomination came in 2020 for the FX historical drama Mrs. America, in which Martindale played Congresswoman and renowned feminist Bella Abzug.
If you understood power, you would
understand power.
I am trying to protect our interest.
Number 3, Kurt Fuller. This actor has appeared in over 200 movies and television shows since 1984, so chances are that you've seen him in something. Fuller is quite prevalent in late 80s and early 90s cinema, playing the likes of Hardemeyer in Ghostbusters 2 and Russell in Wayne's World.
Good, Terry. Wayne, Garth, don't count along. We see your mouths moving.
He's also showed his comedic chops in the first Scary Movie by playing the sheriff. Fuller has also appeared in some notable television shows, playing Angel Zachariah in Supernatural and coroner Woody Strode in Psych.
Asphyxiation? That wouldn't make any sense.
That's what I said.
Unless this crash was post-mortem.
He has also reprised his role in the subsequent Psych films and currently stars as psychiatrist Dr. Boggs in the supernatural drama Evil.
Okay, you might try something.
Number 2, John Michael Higgins. This is one of those comedians whom everyone in the industry clearly respects but who hasn't attained mainstream recognition. However, everyone certainly knows his face. Higgins has starred in a slew of comedy films, including the Pitch Perfect trilogy, Fun with Dick and Jane, and Bad Teacher.
Elizabeth gave this to me. She's a thoughtful young woman, and she is teaching for all the right reasons.
But Higgins' most substantial work can be found on television. He played Principal Todman in the Saved by the Bell revival and has appeared in the likes of Ally McBeal, Arrested Development, and Community.
I shall have a birthday cake.
He is also a renowned television host and has earned an Emmy nomination for hosting the game show network's America Says. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Chin Han, various superhero movies including The Dark Knight and The Winter Soldier.
I think, Mr. Fox, a simple phone call might have sufficed. Mr. Wayne didn't want you to think that he was deliberately wasting your time. Just accidentally wasting it.
Barry Shabaka Henley, frequent collaborator of Michael Mann's.
If I walk out of here tonight, I will go so far away it'll be just like I was dead.
Beth Grant. You may recognize her from shows like The Mindy Project and Jericho.
All right, I'll go, but you gotta zip me up first.
John Hannah, Scottish actor from the Mummy trilogy and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
My dear, sweet baby sister, I'll have you know that at this precise moment, my career is on a high note.
Jimmy Simpson, from shows like It's Always Sunny, House of Cards, and Westworld.
That's negative, Ronald McDonald. Now I'd ask you guys to leave, but I'm just too damn happy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Stephen Root. Few actors are as diverse as Stephen Root. The man can and has done everything. He has done a lot of comedy, starring in the likes of Dodgeball, News Radio, and Office Space, albeit with Coke bottle glasses that make him unrecognizable.
They've moved my desk 4 times already this year, and I used to be over by the window and I could see the squirrels, and they were married.
He's also an accomplished dramatic actor, having starred in movies and TV shows like Get Out and Boardwalk Empire.
Raise my hands, I guess.
Root stars as Monroe Fuchs in HBO's Barry, a role that garnered the actor his very first Emmy nomination.
You start telling the truth about Korngold to those little acting buddies of yours, and they are never going to look at you the same way again.
Root is the epitome of a perfect character actor, far-reaching, very talented, and yet not a household name.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.